Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back. Sorry, why did I say EGTV? I gotta get used to this. It's Egal Talks Football. Yes, we're back again with another video on Egal Talks Football. Today, I'm gonna have some wonderful guests coming through, some Chelsea fans coming through. I will also be opening the lines later on in the show. But I wanted to start off the show by talking about some of the stuff that we haven't actually spoken about recently on the channel. We haven't gotten enough time to actually talk about Arsenal news. And you know what? There were some games today. So I'll run through some of the games that took place in the Premier League today. And then from there, we'll go into a little bit of Arsenal news. And then once the guests come in, we'll start talking about Chelsea. So I got Prime coming through. I got Yasin from TikTok coming through, big Chelsea fan. And of course, today, hopefully, this is not false advertisement this time, but hopefully Monster can actually make it, because I know he flicked on me the last two times that I said for him to come on. Now, with that being said, big up Eric in the house. Hope everyone in the chat has already subscribed. Kenny, how are you? We got some Chelsea fans already in the chat. Big up the Chelsea fans in the house. We got George here. George, what's going on, George? Yeah, massive win for his boys Leicester today. Massive win for Leicester today. Big win. But yeah, you know what? Before these guys get here, let's just take a quick look at the league table, and let's just take a quick look at what the scores were today's games, just so we can get a little bit familiar with those. And people in the chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And don't forget, people. Don't forget. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're only on 12 likes already. You guys can do much better than that. 12 likes is not that much. You can do much better than that. We need more of you guys in the chat also. And if you guys are watching from TikTok, come on over to YouTube. You know what it is. You know what it is. But yeah, big up Unbiased TV. We got Josh in the house. I see Mustafa in the house. Shout out Mustafa. Tell me, Mustafa, how you feeling about your team, Man United versus Aston Villa? Are you a little bit worried about that one? Guys, let me know your score predictions for Tottenham also, Tottenham Liverpool. I want to know what you guys are saying about those games also. But of course, we're going to be deep diving into the Arsenal. We're going to deep dive into the Arsenal and Chelsea game. And I got Prime in the house. Prime's already here. Big up Prime. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. What's up? What's good? Good with you? What's up, people?
Let me guess. You got to change your name now that Jake Paul and Logan Paul and Thing made Prime drink. Everyone confused.
Nah, they can run me my peas, man. I came up with the name first. Everyone knows, run me my peas.
There you go. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna quickly talk about some of the Premier League games that took place today. Did you watch any of the games, by the way?
No.
Bro, Manchester City. Let's just look at it quickly, because what I like to do is on the preview show before the Sunday's games, I just look at the league table quickly, and at the moment, Manchester City are top of the table, Arsenal second, Tottenham, then you got Newcastle, Man United, Brighton, Chelsea, Fulham, Liverpool in ninth. But you know the crazy thing is, Liverpool have 4 points away from 18th. That is crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, going back to these games, this game was crazy. Did you see the Brentford Nottingham Forest game? 2-2. Wolves, Brighton, 3-2. Two crazy games, but nothing tops this game. 4-3 leads. Mental game. Back and forth the whole entire time. Man City got a late 94th or whatever. What minute was it? 95th minute penalty. 95th minute penalty, Erling Haaland. Honestly, I don't think that was even a penalty, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. And Leicester absolutely outclassing Everton on this wonderful Saturday evening. So just goes to show you. And we got some people coming over from Never a Foul. Shout out to all the people coming over from Never a Foul. Apologies for being late, bro. Don't worry, Prime. You're the man. You're the man. Yeah, big up to you. We got people already saying big up Prime in the house. We got Velvet in the house. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk quickly before we go any further. What do you think about this weekend's games, guys? Honestly, because I'm looking at the games that just took place, and I'm like, you know what? The big talking point is The big talking point is Manchester City scraping by Fulham. You would have expected them to beat them easily. Am I wrong?
Uh, yeah, but Fulham have been very good this season. They've had a lot of fight in them. This is not the same Fulham teams that came up what 2 seasons ago and then 4 seasons ago, where they easily got pushed around and battered. They've got fight. They've got hunger. Mitrovic finally looks like a Premier League striker. I think yeah, they're going to be fine. They've signed Willian, who people can make fun of, but like Willian is a good Premier League player, a decent Premier League player. They've got Dan James as well, Harry Wilson. I think they'll be or Harvey Wilson. Sorry, I think they'll be fine. They shouldn't get unless unless Mitrovic gets injured, they should be fine in terms of goals and being able to stay up.
Bro, they were down to 10 men for 70 minutes, as Steve says here in the TikTok chat. That was crazy. 70 minutes, they were down to 10 men, and they still ended up being the more aggressive team. Fulham just didn't even try, and they won the game. Personally, my thing is, people in the chat, let me know. Do you think Arsenal will ever get back that top spot again? If we, the only way we can do it is if we beat Chelsea. So if we drop points against Chelsea, hypothetically, do you think we will ever be back at the top of the table?
No, like City will just City's just a different animal. Like once they get it, they'll put their foot on and they just keep pedaling and going and going and going. And as much as you guys may try to keep up, you'll slip up once, City will be 3 points ahead. You slip up again, they'll be 6 points ahead. You slip up a third time, they're 9. By the time double digits, they're 12 and they're gone. Like unfortunately, what City do. It's nothing against you guys per se. It's just City. They're just a freak of a Premier League team right now.
Is that how it is? Okay. Okay. I see how people are thinking. Let's see what people are saying. People are saying Haaland is dangerous in front of goal. Come on, you Gunners. What a goal though. What a goal by who? Leicester. That goal, Leicester.
Yeah, Tielemans. Yeah.
Tielemans, he scored a massive goal. You know what? I've wanted him for a long time, but I don't know if we're gonna get him now. The way Xhaka's playing, I don't think we're gonna be signing him. He would have been a good signing though. But at this point, do you think he's gonna come to Arsenal just to sit on the bench or a rotation player?
The Aussie Gooner has been raving about him for about what 6 months, almost a year now. If Arsenal want to improve and get better and continue to push on that level, you need a squad. I think Tielemans is probably good enough to start. I know Xhaka is having a brilliant season right now, and I'm someone who rates Xhaka. They always have. But isn't this his first great season in how long he's been at your club? Similar, look at Thomas Partey. He's been here in his third season, and this is the first time he's really started to look like a really good player. You don't want to say let's not get a player like Tielemans, and then you miss out on him and say he goes to United or whatever, or he signs a new deal at Leicester or something, and all of a sudden these players you were praising, Xhaka goes back to being what he was before, and then Partey continues to be injured, continues to get injuries or whatever. All of a sudden, you're kicking yourself for not getting a player like Tielemans when he was available.
You know what? I think the situation with Arsenal was they weren't gonna get players unless players left, like that many midfielders. It's not a Liverpool situation, obviously. We still need midfielders, but we just weren't looking to get a Tielemans. The deal could have been done quite simply. We did bid money for Douglas Luiz at the end of the window. It's just it doesn't seem like that's the profile of midfielder we're looking for.
Yeah. What profile midfielder do you want?
We want somebody who can play in Thomas Partey's position and somebody who can also who could potentially play as a lone six and maybe rotate into other positions. Do you get me?
So someone who's McGinn.
McGinn, could he play as a lone six? I don't think he could play as a lone six, personally. I look at John McGinn more of, I don't look at him as a deep line playmaker or somebody who can play as a lone six. I look at John McGinn as just a regular midfielder who's like a CM box to box. That we box to box. We have Xhaka. We have we could play Trossard there. We could play Fabio Vieira there. We could play Odegaard in there. We have so many box to box midfielders in our team. We only really have Elneny, Sambi Lokonga, and Partey who can play that lone six type role, and they don't do it that well, personally.
That's because none of them are really. Elneny is a deep line. Elneny is a deep line playmaker, and Sambi Lokonga, to me anyway, he looks more like a number 8. looks more box to box.
Yeah. You know what? Just before we go in any deeper, I'm just gonna look at what people are saying. Pick up Tielemans and Trossard in January on a cheap. Both have 6 months left on their deal, and I think we'll get Danilo in January. Bro, if we sign Tielemans, Trossard, and Danilo in January, fuck the league. We're trying to win. We're trying to win everything.
Wait, Danilo,
Danilo,
the
the
Juve.
let me show you who he is. If you don't know Danilo, Danilo is a young man from Brazil. His name is Danilo, but let me show you who I'm talking about. You might not know who I'm talking about. Oh, there's a lot of transfer news, by the way, for Arsenal. This is the guy. So he is a 20-something-year-old Brazilian currently playing in Brazil. Arsenal are considering a transfer swoop for the 21-year-old player, Danilo. He's a Palmeiras academy graduate, and he's highly rated in Brazil. He's one of these highly rated midfielders in Brazil. They're already saying he's of the level to play in Europe, and he's only 21 years old. He's absolutely bossing it in Brazil. And you know what it is? When you come over from Brazil, you're technically gifted. You already have the technical ability. You have everything sound. So the transition shouldn't be that difficult for said players. You know what I mean?
I mean, you say that, but is he going to be good enough to to start and play?
Anyone who comes into the league is going to take some time to transition, especially in the midfield. He's not going to come in and be dependent on it as a starter week in, week out. He's going to be utilized probably the first year as somebody who rotates and gets a little bit of substitutions here and there. People in the chat, let me know what you guys say to Danilo. We got Gunnar Velt here saying no to Danilo, no clue who he is, and we need someone who's ready to step in. No more Brazilians.
What's his player profile?
His
Like
profile.
what midfield? What type of player is he?
Okay, from what I heard, Danilo can play as a deep line can play as a deep line lone six, and he can also play as a CM. Okay, so that would mean
like a Xhaka
he
replacement.
perfectly addresses our issues. He's a defensive midfielder who can also play in a midfield too. That's what he is. He's also left-footed. So I know we love our left-footed players.
That sounds like a Xhaka replacement.
He currently is rated at around 25 million euros, but I'm hearing Arsenal would have to pay more than that. He's been linked to Manchester City. He's been linked to Juventus. He's been linked to Arsenal. At this moment in time, it seems like Arsenal is the one team that's seriously been tracking him for a long time. This season already, he's been like one of the main guys over there in Palmeiras. So got to see where it goes from there. But right now, the reports are saying that we're serious about signing him in January, and it would be costing us around 25 to 26 million pounds to get the man over the line. That's what they're saying. And in January, you need Premier League proven players. Well, you know what? You guys keep talking about Premier League proven players. There is a Premier League proven player that we constantly keep getting linked to, and you might know his name. My question to you is: would you take a Zaha on a free? Would you take a Zaha?
Yeah, I think he'll be a good squad. I think he'll be a good squad player.
Because Zaha is linked to a lot of clubs. He's linked to Chelsea. He's linked to Arsenal. He's linked to Tottenham. He's linked to every top 6 team. So my next question is: would you guys take Zaha at your club on a free transfer, depending on which club you support?
I think he'd be a good squad, but the thing is, he's good enough to be starting at a top 6 team.
Big up, the link is on your Twitter. Check your Twitter. I sent you the link on Twitter.
Like, for example, Spurs should have bought him instead of Richarlison. Like, he's good enough to start at Spurs ahead of Son, in my opinion. Like, I think going to Arsenal obviously would be a good deal for you guys, but for him, does he want to go to a team and be on the bench? Does he want to be a squad player when he's good enough to be starting?
You know what? The thing about Zaha, if he comes to Arsenal, does he have the technical ability to play the way that we want to play? That's the question I have for everybody. That's the question that I ask. You know, the question you asked is not the question that I'm asking. I'm asking more: is he the guy that is going to is he the guy that's going to be able to transition and counter quickly? Yes. But is he going to be someone who can rotate the ball? Like, you know how Thing has a similar issue, Jack Grealish, when he went to Man City. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think we'll have similar issues to Jack Grealish, where it's like a big player stepping down?
No, I think he should be fine. I think he should be. I think he. Well, yeah, he think he should be fine. Like, but I don't know. Like, my thing is, if I'm Zaha, I think I'm good enough to start for at least 1/3 of the top 6 teams in the league. And why would I go? As great as the Arsenal project is and everything, do I want to sit on the bench as opposed to I could start at Spurs, I could start at Man United right now. I start at Chelsea. The way Liverpool have been, I probably start for them. I start for everyone in the top 6 bar City.
Okay, there's a guy that both of our clubs are linked to. Now the next question is, would you take Leandro Trossard? Because
Yes.
Trossard is linked to, if I just look at news, you can see he's linked to Newcastle, he's been linked to Chelsea, he's been linked to all sorts of teams. He's been linked to Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle. You can see right there. This man has been linked to everybody, and he's been absolutely killing it this year. So we can't even act like he's a small player. So for me, that is the first. That is one of the first names I would go for on a free, potentially, because I think he fits in perfectly. But yeah, let's just get away from this now, and let's go back into more of just general conversation around the game, right? And we got Yasin in the house. Yasin, what's good, bro?
What's good, people? What we saying?
Chilling. My guy's making his debut on the channel, man. Big up.
Big up, everyone. Big up.
So for anyone who doesn't know you, just let them know who you are, bro.
So big up, guys. I'm a content creator from TikTok, obviously. Yeah, I've decided to jump on TikTok, YouTube now. You know, to start a new era. You know, big move now. So you feel me? So now, yeah, man, I'm gonna be talking a bit of ball here. You feel me? So.
There you go. Yeah. And yo, guys, do me a favor, go subscribe to his channel. The link to his channel is in the title of the video. His name's Yasin, so just click on that. And bro, if you haven't met Prime, this is Prime. Latimus Prime. Yasin, big up to you and everyone in the chat. Throw some W's in the house for my guy Yasin. But first things first, let's talk about Chelsea, boys. Tell me how you guys feeling about your season so far with Chelsea, and going into this game, how you feeling about your confidence about your team? I'll start with Yasin since he's the first. He just joined us.
All right. So this season with Chelsea has been like a bit of a poor start to the season for us. You feel me? Like I think it's been a sticky one. You know, obviously Tuchel being sacked for me, it has sunk in at this point. You feel me? It didn't really sunk in a couple of weeks ago. It was a very, very sad, you know, departure for him. You know, considering what he's done for this club. You know, but yeah, this season, you know, Potter's coming now. You know, completely coming to this team and you know, structured it, I think, perfectly. You know, we've been starting to like win games, and obviously that shocking performance against Brighton, you know, last week was obviously horrifying. You know what I mean? We got absolutely ragged. You know what I mean? But overall this season, I think we're starting to bounce back. You know, starting to win games. I think the players, I think the system, we're starting to play better football now, considering compared to what we were playing at the start of the season with Tuchel. You know, I still miss Tuchel in it. It was a very wrong decision. I would say it was a wrong decision sacking him. But, you know, I'm starting to believe, you know, day after day, like I think it was the right decision sacking him, considering what Potter's doing. And I've said it before, I think if Chelsea can continue like this, I think I can see Potter being the first English manager to winning the Premier League title. You know, for me, I think the way he's coming to this Chelsea team, you know, obviously football's about risks, you know what I mean? Obviously this was a big move for him to come into Chelsea. You know what I mean? Football's obviously about risks, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's a massive game tomorrow. And I think if Arsenal can get a result tomorrow, Arsenal's result tomorrow will really determine their season, how good it is, how they are doing, and how far they have come, you know, in terms of players, in terms of a manager, in terms of an all-round team and what Arteta's done. You know, trust the process. People were laughing at it, but now you look at what Arteta's doing. You know what I mean? I think Arteta, big ups to him. As a Chelsea fan as well, it's not the best days, but you know what I mean? But yeah, big up to Arteta and Arsenal doing well.
Let me just stop you there for a second. We got absolutely rated by Never a Foul. Shout out to Dabs, Kaz, Mohammed, and all the men over there. Soups, everybody. Big up to you guys. New to the channel, you support Manchester. You support the champions of England. My guy. But yo, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Big up to my guys over there at Never a Foul. You guys already know what it is. They're probably going to be live again tomorrow morning, so go check them out. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Egal. This is Egal Talks Football. We cover Arsenal and, of course, course, the Premier League. And during the World Cup, we'll be covering the World Cup also. So please do stay tuned and subscribe if you're new. And if you want to become a member, we do also have a membership program. It only costs 99 pence, £1 to become a member. So you can do that for £1. It's probably a lot cheaper than a cup of coffee. So go check it out. But yeah, Yasin, I hear where you're coming from, but I feel like more like around, it's not that you fear Arsenal, you don't trust your team more than you've ever trusted your team. Like, this is a team that you don't trust. Am I wrong? Like, this is a team you look at and you say, I can't back these guys week in, week out to beat everybody. A couple years ago, you trust your defense, you trust your midfield, you might not trust your attack. But now it seems like you can't trust any area of your team. And do you put that down to your players? Because you can't be on the manager. He just walked in. So is it that the players are not good enough? Because I know Prime's going to be jumping in a second, but I'm just going to ask you because I haven't spoken to you.
I think the main problem with this team is most of the time it's the creativity and finishing off chances, like killing off games. And I think for me personally, most of our creativity comes from Reece James. You know what I mean? And mostly comes off the Reece James because we all saw like last season under Tuchel how he was thriving. You know what I mean? He used to get golden assists for fun. He used to register so many assists. Like, I think he's put that part of the team where, you know, if he goes out, and we've seen it, like as soon as he got injured, you know, we started to like really struggle to kill off games, you know, finish off chances. You know what I mean? And I think the main problem in this team is finishing off chances. You know what I mean? But another problem is like I think some of the players, I think some of the players are playing out of position. Like Havertz, the player that I usually slug off, you know what I mean? But he is doing, you know, he's struggling right now. But I see with him, like, we just got to, you know, trust with him and just wait for it. You know, like
you don't want to be protected by your fan base. Prime.
Yeah, I think he's definitely protected. But the thing is, like, Pulisic is very hate playing Mason Mount as well. You know, I just don't like the way people come after Mason Mount. You know what I mean? I don't rate either of them, but it's just the way people like come after certain players and other players is like, oh, they won a Champions League, so we're gonna like just protect them and let's just go after that. But like, that's like, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, some of these players, I don't trust them. You know, Jorginho, a player that's very like not hated, but like I think some Chelsea fans, I don't get what they see in him. I think I see him. I see one thing in him, and that's ball retention. You know what I mean? In big games, you know, against low blocks, if he starts, that will like benefit us. You know, to ping those balls up and kill off games, creativity. But like, the main problem in this team is the creativity and killing off games. And Reece James being injured is going to be a massive, massive blow to us this season. I mean,
Chelsea forgot how to attack under Tuchel, and Potter will need them to change things around. Definitely do agree there. Someone else here saying Sterling is struggling. I'm just going to throw it over to you, Frank. Tell me, if as a Chelsea fan, are you worried? Are you genuinely worried about Arsenal tomorrow? Your own team.
Arsenal, worried about like Arsenal? No, like I don't know this. Don't take this as a disrespect, but as good as you guys have been and stuff this season, the only team in the Premier League of worry, in my opinion, is Manchester City. Like I'll just because how amazing that they are, I don't think anyone else can compare. But in terms of like, I'm more worried about my own team than I am of anyone else. This could be, and this is not like, it's a shame that we only do top six we only do previews for the top six. So you guys only get to see us talk for a few times during the season. But like, we could be playing Nottingham Forest and I'd say the same thing. I said the same thing when we played Brighton, for example, and we lost to them 4-1. Like, I don't trust this team at all. There's before it was a thing of like, we were solid defensively and we'd have a solid midfield, but we couldn't finish chances. Now we can't just seem to do anything really. Thiago Silva, he's 38 years old and he's having to continuously bail us out in games. Koulibaly can't stay fit, and when he does stay fit, this supposed world-class defender is not performing. He's looking average. You got Cucurella's being played out of position. He's a left wing back. He's brilliant going forward, but when he's playing left centre back in a 3, he's getting isolated and being doubled up on by players 2v1s, and he can't deal with that because he's not a centre back.
Taking this comment,
Sterling.
He's saying he said, don't waffle. My man's squad is off balance. No DM, no good wingers. So I don't know about no good wingers, but you definitely don't have a DM. With N'Golo Kante, he doesn't even really play DM his majority of his career.
Anyway,
would you guys say
I don't know what he's.
Would you
I
say
don't know
the
what he's saying that
defense?
I'm watching.
No, he just that's just a,
Everything's an issue. I know, but everything's an issue. People say like you can talk about Jorginho all that they want. These supposed best players we have in Kante and Kovacic don't stay fit. Like he's the only midfielder we have that really stays fit for a period of time. Of course he plays. And he gets overplayed and he gets burnt out. Our squad as a whole, for the most part, is washed. I've been saying
what about
that we need
Zachariah?
to rebuild.
What
I
about
don't
Zachariah?
like Zachariah had a good game, but he only played 65 minutes. Chelsea, I don't know why Chelsea fans are getting gassed. Bakayoko, people remember how bad he was? His first 2 months, he was brilliant. His debut against Spurs, he was rushed back from injury, and this guy dropped a masterclass against them. And he was good for a good like month or two. People need to relax. What? I called the police and got a crime number.
Yeah,
Okay, funny.
this guy's funny.
Yeah,
He said
but people need to kind of relax from putting unnecessary hype in Sakurai. He did the same thing with Saul last season. He didn't allow him to adapt to the league. Like Zachariah, I don't know, whatever it is, what it is. I still want like a squad to be built. A lot of players are not good. The Mason Mount thing and Havertz, these guys aren't good enough for us. They don't perform consistently. They're the two players that they get stand by our whole Thunder Road. What the hell did you? Cool. Don't put that up, Egal. Don't put that. Okay, cool. Whatever. No. Havertz and Mount are the two players in our fan base that gets continuously protected, even though they put in disaster after disaster after disaster performances. It's annoying. Sterling, he's been the only, well, probably Aubameyang, the only consistent. Sterling's been the only consistent attacker we've had this season. But Chelsea fans want to get onto him for being poor, even though this guy's playing out wing back. Havertz and Mount are playing in their best positions, and they're not doing anything on a week-by-week consistent basis. This squad as a whole has to go. I don't trust it. And even by some weird miracle, we turn. Sorry, I know I'm going on. Even by some miracle, if Arsenal just have an off day for some random reason and Chelsea turn up and we beat them, it won't mean anything because we'll still lose to Man City and we'll lose against Newcastle. So the game won't mean anything if we win. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Sorry.
Okay, so I just wanted to make a Chelsea squad to see what you guys think your Chelsea squad is going to look like tomorrow. So do you guys have a genuine idea what you think your team's going to look like? Because I kind of know what my team's going to look like. But just so I can make a squad for I'll get a squad builder out and I'll make a squad. Just let me know what you guys think your squad is going to look like.
Yeah, for me, I think if Kepa's injured, which he's most likely going to be injured, Mendy starts. If Kepa's fit, I think Kepa was what I think he was trying to be like. I think he's a few knocks. I think he'll be back, but you're going to start Mendy if Kepa's injured. The back three, we're going to go Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, and I'll say Chalobah. Left wing back, Cucurella, obviously, and then the pivot, Kovacic definitely starts.
Back four or back three?
Back three.
Okay.
All right.
So it's going to be a 3-5-2.
3-4-3.
Okay.
Or 3-5-2, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So you have Mendy. Who else?
Yeah, Mendy. Obviously, we're gonna go Mendy in goal. Left wing back, we're gonna go Cucurella. Right wing back, we're gonna go Loftus-Cheek. Right wing back. All right, for me personally. The pivot, we're gonna go Kovacic and Jorginho. That's the way to go in it, like, because Kante is out. You got to start Jorginho. You know what I mean? This type of game as well.
Who's right wing, by the way?
Right wing back, not Loftus-Cheek for me.
Okay, Loftus-Cheek.
And I think Jorginho would just offer a lot of things. You know, he'd really help us retain the ball. So Jorginho, Kovacic pivot would be absolutely beautiful. And lastly, the front three, the centre attacking midfielder, the cam.
Who is it?
I would have went Gallagher, but no, we're gonna go Mount, and then the two strikers after will be Havertz and Aubameyang. That's my predicted lineup for tomorrow. What Graham Potter's most likely going to come out with.
Okay. What about you, Prime? Would you take anything from his team?
I don't like. I'm not playing a back. If we play a back three, Koulibaly is going to get stripped. Koulibaly having to come out into wide areas and deal with Saka. Like Koulibaly is not comfortable in wide areas in general, and going up against that pace, it's a long day. I think Chalobah might be okay against Martinelli, to be fair, just because of his recovery phase. But I would go a back four. Mendy has to play because he's the only one fit. Cucurella left back.
1 second, bro. You seem like you're struggling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. What just before?
No. I know. It's not. I'm not struggling. It's just like I'm just frustrated with these players. Sorry. Cucurella left back. Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, the two centre backs. Chalobah as a makeshift right back. A 3-man midfield of Jorginho, Kovacic. I probably would like to see Zachariah again, I guess. I don't think he will play. So I'd put Gallagher in place of him. And then a front three of Aubameyang, Pulisic, and Sterling. That would be my team.
Who's your centre back pairing?
Thiago Silva and
I forgot about Zachariah. Zachariah over Jorginho for me. I forgot about Zachariah, my bad.
And what I would personally do, sit back, sit deep, defend, and hope we can maybe hit you guys on a counter attack and get something.
Where's Mason Mount?
I would just defend the whole game. No Mount, no Havertz. Those two guys will be a hindrance to us doing anything.
Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys this team right here. This is like a predicted team that I've seen. Right? You guys let me know if you guys disagree or agree with this predicted team that I've seen on this website. So they have Koulibaly, Thiago, Chalobah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho. Oh shit! No, they had Kovacic. So they had Kovacic and Jorginho, Mason Mount. Where's Sterling? Sorry, they had Sterling instead of Havertz. So it was the front three was Mount. It was Mount in behind, Aubameyang and Sterling. So they had Sterling on one side and Aubameyang on the other side. So this is the team that they had. Would this team be on the pitch tomorrow? Is that even likely?
I think the back seven is normal. The back eight is normal. I think the front three is just where it goes horrific. I think Sterling should not start. I just think the way he's just been off form, I don't think it would be to risk him. You know what I mean? He's been off form. Yeah, he got a goal against what's it called? The last game against, was it Salzburg? Yeah. We Dinamo Zagreb, yeah, but just drop him. For me, it's at that 10 position you're starting. I don't know about Mason Mount. I will start Mason Mount in the 10. And the top two is the main question. The top two for me personally is Aubameyang and Havertz. I don't know. It's I don't know how else to think about it. Potter's not going to start Pulisic. Let's be real.
Aubameyang and
I'll be so real with it.
Let's see if some people in the chat say some stuff. They have some shouts. Some people are saying Chelsea have to play Havertz and Pulisic if Aubameyang and Sterling are near this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sterling should not start at all. He's been off form.
Why shouldn't Sterling start?
He's been off form. We can't just risk him, man. Like, you know what I mean?
He hasn't been off. He hasn't been off form for one.
He has.
Two, Sterling's a player. He hasn't. He's been playing. He's been playing wing back. He hasn't been off form. If he's off form, what is Havertz and Mount doing? What's everyone else doing?
The thing with Havertz and Mount is they can still perform. But the thing with Sterling, he's completely been like.
They can't. Sterling just scored.
That's just one goal.
Just scored in the Champions League.
Sterling's been awful under Potter.
But what? Judge him off what? Sterling. He hasn't. He's been playing wing back under Potter.
Sterling's still been awful under Potter.
We're gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back to this. But this team has, just to show you guys again, this team has Trevor Chalobah as the right center back and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as the right wing back. Is that the correct format?
Loftus-Cheek right wing back is perfect.
A long day. It's not perfect. It's a long day.
Okay,
no,
so
we play that.
He will ball out.
We play that. We're getting Koulibaly, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah. We play that. We're getting stripped. We're getting stripped anyway, but it's going to be worse.
Why?
Koulibaly
You wanna
against
play a
because
back four.
Koulibaly's going to be sucked into the wide areas, and he's not good playing out there. Saka will beat him 1v1. You're going to have Martinelli up against Chalobah because Loftus-Cheek is not going to be constantly tracking back and helping. It's just going to be bad. That's why I just say just play a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Pulisic definitely should start.
And hit on the
Aubameyang is
counter.
just like,
Pulisic should start.
yeah, I would start him actually. I would.
Okay, over Sterling.
Yes, I'll start him over Sterling.
No, not over Sterling. No,
100%
with
Sterling should be dropped.
let's
Sterling
try
should
to-
100% be dropped.
Hold on. Give me because you say Sterling's been poor under Potter, but he's been playing wing back under Potter. But when he's played in the forward line, he scored or assisted.
Okay,
Tuchel-
just so we
In the
know.
last game, he played as our winger, as our forward, and he scored.
Guys, just so I know.
Pulisic has been playing. Hold on, can I just say, Egal? Pulisic has been playing out of form massively under Tuchel. He played wing back, and he still performed some games. Sterling has not performed at all.
What do you mean?
At all in the wing
Sterling
back.
has performed. Sterling has performed. What?
He hasn't. In that position, he hasn't at all.
He hasn't scored a goal since August.
He just scored last game
In
Premier
the
League
Premier League.
goal.
in the Premier League. Well, you count what 2 weeks of that was with the whole Queen stuff, and then since Potter's come in, he's been playing wing back. But he has been assisting. He's been playing well. You can't say he's not playing well.
He's been awful under Potter.
He hasn't been awful. He hasn't been. He's playing out of position. He hasn't been. What is Mount and Havertz doing then?
Okay, guys.
They're
let me show you
worse.
guys the team again. Let me show you
Sterling's
guys
been
the team
awful under
again.
Potter, bro. Just
Let
accept
me show you
it, bro.
guys the team again.
He hasn't, bro. He hasn't.
Can we agree on some players? Thiago Silva's playing. Chalobah's playing.
Yeah.
Koulibaly's playing. Cucurella's playing. Them four are playing no matter what. Is Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the pitch for both of you?
Yes.
No.
For me, yes.
So what are you changing, Prime? Because he's the only person.
I'm not even playing a back three. I'm not even playing a back three.
Okay, so you have this back four, right?
Yeah, because it's the only thing we can really go with. So yeah, that
Okay,
back
and
four.
what are you changing Ruben Loftus-Cheek to?
I don't know. I would like maybe Zachariah, but I don't know if he's 100% fit. So if not him, then put in Gallagher.
What? Gallagher? Okay, so is Mount in?
Yeah. No.
Mount is not in. Who's in?
That's not realistic, though. Mount always
It's
starts.
a 4-3-3. Yeah, but it's what? But you say realistic. We don't know what we're going to be playing.
Especially a big game. I don't even like the guy. I don't like the guy, but he always starts.
But again, we don't know what we're playing anyway, so I'm just going with what I would do. I'd play a 4-3-3.
Okay, people are saying Sterling has been shocking.
4-3-3.
Aspilicueta, right wing back.
And wait, who's your midfield three? Does Jorginho start for you?
Jorginho, Kovacic, Gallagher, yeah.
Jorginho in the midfield three, brother. Nah.
Jorginho in the midfield. Jorginho in midfield three. Yeah, his best seasons, best performances have been in this
midfield. Not, bro. I'd rather play.
You have no defensive presence in this midfield.
We have no defensive presence anyway. So what's your point?
Jorginho can't defend.
This is what we have. Okay, cool. So who do we play then?
If you're gonna go, if you want to do a back four, then the midfield is Zachariah, Kovacic, and Gallagher. Actually, no, Zachariah, Kovacic.
Yeah, Zachariah is not a DM.
I need to since you guys are not a DM.
Zachariah, Kovacic, and Mason Mount starts. Zachariah will play DM.
1 second. Since you guys
Zachariah is not a DM.
He can still play DM though. He can still play.
1 second. Since you guys
he can. Of
course he can. What do you mean?
Yeah.
1 second. Since you guys can't come to a conclusion, let's get some people in the comment section to suggest some teams, and you tell me which comment you guys agree with. Okay.
Of course he can play DM. What do you mean?
And I'm gonna show you guys our team. So this is what our team's gonna look like. It's gonna be Ramsdale. The team pretty much picks itself. Ben White. Saliba, where is he? Saliba, where's Saliba? Where is Saliba? Saliba somewhere.
You just passed Gabriel.
Saliba, Gabriel's gonna play on the left. So where's Gabriel? There he is. And then you got on the left wing back. On the left wing, you're gonna have Tierney play because I think he had such a great game. He's gonna start this game, and Tomiyasu just picked up an injury, so we're not gonna see him play. Left side of the center mid, you're gonna see Xhaka. The other side of the center mid, you're going to see Thomas Partey. But Thomas Partey is not only going to be on the right side, but he's going to drop a little bit deeper to defend most of the time. Odegaard is going to be drifting onto the right. He's going to be like the right CM. You know how you guys used to play with 2 8s? That's kind of what we do. And we have Partey kind of be like the middleman. Saka is going to be obviously our right winger. Gabriel Martinelli is going to be our left winger. No question about it. And we know who's starting up top is going to be Gabriel Jesus. So our team pretty much picks itself. The only change we've made from our last Premier League game would be Tomiyasu out for Tierney because of injury. Our team has been consistent this whole season. Ben White, even though he's not a right back, he has been one of the best right backs this season. And it's like the way you know your team has been good is when you can't really make too many changes. There's no point of even doing a predicted lineup show because I know who's going to be in my team. It's pretty much the same team every week. You know what I mean? So yeah. Have you guys seen any comments you guys agree with for the Chelsea side? No?
Changes.
Yeah, because I've seen one person here saying Gallagher would be smart. What he done against Thomas Partey. Yeah, that's true. Gallagher did a job against Thomas Partey in that Crystal Palace game a couple of years ago. What was it, last year? Last year. Gallagher's job was literally to be one-on-one against Partey the whole entire game. Yo, bro, let me just mute you while you're doing that. But yeah, so yeah, Gallagher was one-on-one against Partey the whole entire game. If I would love to see a back four. If you guys go back three, I think that's the best chance you guys have.
Yeah, sorry about that. I think changes. If I'm changing anything, if you want to do a 4-3-3, the back four we agree. Obviously, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, back two, left back Cucurella, right back we're gonna go. Aspilicueta, midfield three. You say Zachariah is not a DM, yeah, but you think Jorginho's
Aspilicueta right back.
Who else do we play then? You can't play Chalobah right back.
I don't. There's no one else. I'd rather at least a bit of pace.
Okay, go on. We'll put Chalobah there, all right? Chalobah over Aspilicueta. Midfield three. This is where Jorginho gets nowhere near the midfield three. If you put Jorginho in there,
you're gonna have Aspilicueta as right centre back.
Nah.
What? No, Aspi's not starting.
You have Martinelli.
Aspi's not starting.
Aspi's
not starting.
You have Martinelli, Tierney, and Xhaka all playing on that one side.
I know. Chalobah, Gallagher, and Sterling will be fine because they'll be sitting back. For me personally, what I would just do is play 4-3-3. We sit back, be compact, and try and hit you guys on a counter attack. That's what I would do.
Okay,
but you can't play Jorginho in the midfield three. He'll get overrun. He can't run. He can't defend.
How are we gonna get overrun in a midfield three where he thrives in a midfield three?
Jorginho thrives, bro. Do you watch Chelsea? You said Jorginho thrives in midfield.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. In a midfield three is where he's best. He's been like that his whole career.
Yeah, but he needs a DM.
Why not do that?
Is Zachariah the DM?
You're surely joking.
Zachariah's not a DM. Zachariah's not a DM.
You think Jorginho plays well? He was shit against the midfield three last game. What was it against? That game where we lost.
Brighton.
No, it wasn't. It was a different game where we lost. I forgot about it.
This game.
It was that game, was it?
In the Champions League, the one that got things sacked.
Nah, it was a different one.
It was
a different one. It was the one.
What game was it?
Southampton. I'm pretty sure he played Jorginho in midfield three, which was shocking performance. He played midfield absolutely horrific.
Egal is funny, Mustafa. How am I funny? What did I say? Anyways,
Jorginho without a supporter, like without.
Yo, can I just show you guys my team? The team that I think Mason Mount up top, Aubameyang on one side, and Sterling on the other side would be your best front three. But you guys are saying Sterling has been shit. You'd rather play Pulisic. I get it. Are you both agreeing on that at least?
Sterling hasn't been shit.
No, I'm not agreeing with it. I'm playing both of them.
You're playing Pulisic and Sterling. Okay.
Yes.
This is when I realized that you guys are not. You're never going to decide on a team. You're never going to decide on a team.
No, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I mean? But like you've just said, Jorginho is the best in his midfield three, which is horrific. That's blasphemy.
Okay.
Blasphemy.
Let me show you.
Midfield three, yeah.
1 second. Enough about that. Let me show you guys what do you call it? Who scored has as Chelsea's team. Who scored has Chelsea's team as Mendy, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta, Loftus-Cheek right wing back, Jorginho, Kovacic, Cucurella, Mason Mount, Havertz, and Sterling. They've dropped Aubameyang in this game. That is ridiculous. That don't make sense.
No, I could see Potter doing that, to be fair. Potter could do anything. We don't know consistently what it is. Potter could do anything.
Yeah. Now, let's just move on to injuries quickly, just to know who's injured for your team. Guys, you guys got a long injury list. Like, that's crazy. Wesley Fofana, Conte, Aspilicueta, Wesley Fofana, Conte, Kepa, Ben Chilwell, Reece James, Kovacic is injured? What? Kovacic is injured?
Oh, yeah, he's touching goal. So, yeah, okay. If Kovacic is not...
I think Kovacic will still start. He will still start. I think even if he's 50%, he always starts. He's always going to start.
That don't make no sense. Yo, any Chelsea fan watching this, please tell me, is Kovacic actually injured? Because I'm confused. When did he get injured? Anyways, I'll just let you know, the only people we have out is Matt Turner. Matt Turner is basically saving himself for the World Cup. He's not playing any of our games until then. And Emil Smith-Rowe is out because he has a hernia injury and he had surgery on his hernia. And then
when is Smith for a back? When is Smith for a back?
After December. And Takehiro Tomiyasu picked up an injury against Zurich at home in the Europa League. He came on in the 73rd minute and picked up an injury. Very unfortunate. And Zinchenko, it says he's doubtful, but he's back fully fit in training. I would be surprised if he started over Tierney, because I think Tierney deserves it. But if he does start Zinchenko, that would be a bold shout. And if he does that, that is like midfield battle's over. Because Zinchenko, when he plays the midfield, it's a different ball game, boys. Like, it's not even close. But yeah, just quickly shifting to our recent form when we played you guys. You know, we've been really good against you guys at home lately. Really good. Like, you look at, let me show you this. Our last couple games in your ground, we've played 6 games. We've won 2, drawn 2, and only lost 2. And the 2 that we lost were back then. Like, back in 2018, 2019 in the Europa League. Wait, that doesn't count. Europa League doesn't count. That wasn't a home game. That was a neutral ground. But 2018 was the last time we lost to you guys in your house. Just goes to show you we've been pretty decent against you guys. Obviously, you're going to take that Europa League and shove it in our face. But everything else since then, we've been holding our own. At home,
no,
it's a different situation.
We've been at home. We've been
at our house.
Chelsea have been poor at home.
Yeah. Why is it? Why are you guys so shit at home?
Chelsea have been poor at home against the top 6 teams for the last.
Listen, I know the record.
Since like
I think I know
2020 or 2018.
What were you gonna say, Yasin?
I know Arsenal have a great record.
It's not just Arsenal though.
Listen, I know Arsenal have a great record in the bridge, like lately as well. But like this game, I think now that Potter has come in, I'm not relatively feeling confident for this game, but I still think we can get a result. If I'm being brutally honest, I think it's going to be a draw. But if I just do not see, I cannot see in no world Arsenal coming to Stamford Bridge and taking the maximum points. That's not happening. I just can't see that. I think a draw is going to be at best for me. That's going to work best. I think that's most likely what's going to happen in my opinion. A Chelsea win, I think it could happen. But I just can't see it, and it's like I'm balanced with it. Anything can happen. You feel me? Like I just think if the midfield dominates, if Kovacic doesn't start, we are in big trouble. If he starts, massive boost. You know what I mean? Because that guy literally, we've seen the way he can change the game, the way he can pick out the pass, the way he runs games, dictates games. You know what I mean? The way he reads the game as well. Like he can pick out the pass, he can just see the pass, he can just read the game, the way he controls and dictates. He's just unbelievable. Like. And he's been so pivotal to this team. Like, you know, and people say he can't shoot. Some Chelsea fans trying to turn him, probably because he's not English, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's unreal. He offers so much. And without him in that middle of the park, he's the heart and soul of this team, literally.
You know, they're asking, will you guys come back on the channel after the game? They probably will, but I'm going to do a match reaction by myself. I'm not going to do a match reaction with everybody.
Egal, are you gonna go live at night, tomorrow night or after the game?
Tomorrow night after the game, No, not after the game. Maybe like I'm gonna do a short little video after the game, like a short little match reaction, like
Yeah.
8-10 minutes long. But then I'm doing another show called Vibes from the Six. So I'm not gonna do a match reaction, like an actual video, until Monday. So if you guys want to come back on Monday, we can talk about the game on Monday.
Yeah, we'll go live on Monday.
Yeah, because
like,
let it sink in and everything.
But like, if I'm being honest, I think it can be a draw. I think when it comes to a Chelsea win or Arsenal win, I think what's more likely is going to be an Arsenal win, considering the form Arsenal are in. An Arsenal win is more likely than a Chelsea win.
No. 1 second. This guy OG is saying a match reaction alone thinks, no, I'm changing the way I do match reactions. I'm doing my match reactions like expressions and Saeed from now on. You know how they do those short match reactions that are like 5-10 minutes long. That is what I'm doing. The 1 hour long match reactions, guys, it defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose because no one's watching 1 hour. Let's be real. All you guys love my channel, but you're not sitting here for an hour watching me talk about a loss. Let's be honest. Am I wrong?
No, definitely not.
Anyways, you were saying?
Yeah, like I think an Arsenal win and a Chelsea win. An Arsenal win is obviously more likely than a Chelsea win, but it's going to be a big game. It's just like, I think if Arsenal get the first goal, we're going to be in big trouble because we have problems killing off games. And now that the creativity is limited, obviously Reece James is out. For me, one of our biggest playmates, if not our biggest. Kovacic, doubtful. If Kovacic is out, we're definitely like we're gonna struggle a lot, and I think we could probably lose if Kovacic doesn't start. Like I think even a 60% Kovacic would be enough. Like you get me. So it just depends. It depends on like the clinicalness. Like if we can finish off the game quickly, like the creativity, another key. Like it depends on how we can finish it off. I got a cold, by the way, so sorry about my voice. Excuse my voice, but yeah, it's gonna be a big game. Like, you feel me? Like, I hope we can just get the win.
You know what? I think this game is gonna be more entertaining than the Tottenham-Liverpool game. I think the Tottenham game is gonna be a cagey, boring, close game that is not gonna have that much. Arsenal game, we're gonna see minimum 5 goals in this game. I believe there's gonna be goals in this game. I believe it's gonna be either 3-2 or something like that. I can't find your comment, my guy. If you can comment it again. Definitely do that. But yeah, before we move on, I'm quickly just going to show you guys more stats. This right here is the home records. This season, Chelsea are 11th at home. Yes, you haven't lost. You've played 5 home games. You've won 3, drawn 2. Right, in comparison to other people who've played more home games, obviously. But our away record, Arsenal have the best away record this season. I know it might not mean nothing because we lost to Man United away. That's our 1 loss. But still, like it does mean something when you look at it. It doesn't mean much when you look at it in such a small sample size. But at the same breath, this is all we have to take to go into the game with, right? Looking at some of the stuff going on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now if anyone wants to jump on. But before we do that, Yasin, I know you got to go soon. Give me your score prediction, bro.
Right. I think it really depends, but...
Score predictions, people in the chat. Give me your score predictions.
I'm going to say it's going to be a packed game. I'm going to say a 3-3 draw.
3-3 draw. Okay.
Yeah, I think Chelsea...
How are we scoring 3 goals? Sorry, Egal. How are we scoring 3 goals?
We just will, man. See it.
No, who is scoring those 3 goals?
No, not even who. How are we scoring 3 goals? How are we creating 3 goals?
It's gonna happen, bro. It's a game. You feel me? We can score goals. You can't just say how.
What do you mean it's a game? I watch our games. How are we creating 3 goals?
You said Jorginho.
That's an Arsenal team that looks very well defensively.
You said Jorginho, his best football comes in the midfield 3. How?
Because he has. That's how he's won his trophies. He's won 2 European trophies for club football and 1 for his country playing in the European.
He played in a pivot when he won the Champions League with us.
He's questioning who.
And he played in a 3-man midfield when he won the Europa League. He played in a 3-man midfield when he won Euros.
Not how.
Or whatever. No. It's how. No, it's how. Because Egal, we don't create a. We don't create a plethora of
next to him though. He had Kante next to him.
Yeah, and Jorginho carried Kante in the Champions League. Whatever. How are we going to create a plethora of chances?
No, he didn't. N'Golo Kante was better than Jorginho in the Champions League.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Yes, he did. My point is, how are we going to create a plethora of chances to be able to score 3 against an Arsenal team that looks very good defensively? How?
One second. Let me just
Oh,
stop everyone there.
can I just say, Egal, you say Arsenal are good defensively, or Chelsea not good defensively? Chelsea have a shit defense, yeah? Is that what you're trying to
This
say?
season,
We haven't been good defensively
have a
this
good-
season. No,
I will say this:
we
Chelsea
haven't been
have
good
one of the
defensively
best
this season.
defenses in the league, if not the best. We are top 3 defense.
We haven't been.
Great
We
defense.
have not.
Mate, you can't
We
be
have
fighting
not
with
been.
another Chelsea
We have
fan.
not been. We have. We
One
have
second.
not been good defensively this season, and how we have conceded chances stupidly from set pieces by not paying attention, stupidly on a transition where
It's all
one ball
Chilwell. It's all Chilwell because he
splits,
can't defend, can he? It's Chilwell's fault.
splits. I didn't say Chilwell.
1 second.
What?
Who's the best defense in the league right now? It's Newcastle, and then you look, it's Arsenal and Man City. Where's Chelsea? Chelsea have 15 goals conceded.
Seventh.
So yeah,
We're seventh.
you're like third.
No, but it's like I think this
Fourth.
season Chelsea have like struggled a bit. But
We're
if you look at
seventh.
overall
No one's
defense is very good.
It's your goal scored is the issue.
No, it's not.
goals
Again,
conceded.
no one's. Hold on, no,
If you
hold
take
on,
away the
hold on,
last
hold on,
game-
hold on, stop. Because no one's actually listening and watching how we concede goals. We concede from set pieces because we're not switched on and paying attention. And how we concede is stupid balls that get played over the top or just split through our defense. And that's how teams get in.
Most
on
of the
goal
time
against
we
us.
concede.
And to think, I just said a set piece, and to think that Arsenal are not going to be able to do that quite
Crazy
easily
thing,
against
bro.
us on the weekend.
And most
It's
of the
crazy
time
to
with
think that we're going
Jorginho starts,
to think. No, it's not okay. You can blame Jorginho for everything.
I'm
It's
not trying
just
to blame him
Jorginho
for
in
everything,
this
but
team.
I'm just saying
It's
most
not
of the
just
time when we lose, Jorginho's
You are most of the time.
he can't
Jorginho.
defend.
Yeah, most of the time,
Guys,
Jorginho. I most of the time, when
please.
Mount and
Prime.
Havertz start, we don't create chances for
Prime.
anything either.
Prime.
Like
Chill
you
for a
don't
second.
watch our games. You don't.
Chill for a second.
Cool.
When was
I'm
the last time
Yeah,
chill.
but you're
but
saying
like,
Jorginho's good in the mid. You're saying
it's-
Jorginho's best football comes in the midfield 3. How?
okay, cool. And you're also saying Zachariah is a DM when he's not. You also think we
I never
can.
said
You
that. I said
think
he
we
can
can
play
you
DM.
think
I never
This
called
is
him
this
DM.
is this is going nowhere.
on,
This
I
is
didn't
going
call him a
nowhere.
DM. I said he can play DM.
You
There's a
think
difference.
we can get
Yo,
you think we can get something
Mando,
from Arsenal when
Can I
we
go on
can't?
full
Like
screen? I need you guys to calm down.
It's so negative. Like the negativity is unreal, man.
I'm negative. You're delusional, man. Don't do
to
that.
calm down.
You're so
Yeah.
negative. Like
Calm
what? You're
down.
a virus.
I'm negative and you're
Virus.
delusional. Cool.
You're so negative, man.
Mando, chill. You need to calm down. People throw the popcorn in the chat. It's been going absolutely crazy. Yasin only said that he thinks his score prediction is going to be 3 goals to Chelsea. And I forget what he said for Arsenal. What was it? 3 what?
I said
4-1.
3-3 draw.
3-3 draw. So at the end of the day, it's a draw. It doesn't. And then Prime rebutted with how you're going to score 3 goals. I just want to know, who do you think your goal scorers are going to be?
No, it's not who. How? How are we scoring 3 goals? How?
Okay,
Answer me that. This guy wants to talk about Jorginho. How are we scoring 3 goals against an
I'll
Arsenal
explain
team?
to you
Because
how
we
3
can score
goals.
Really
goals.
solid
Score
defensively.
goals.
How are we creating? Our best creator
Okay.
and Reece James is injured.
We
How
will
are
get
we
back to
creating
that.
3
We'll
goals?
get back to that. Let me just
No,
say
but
hi
we're
to-
Egal.
We can still finish off
Egal.
games. We can still
How?
win games. We've got
Man,
strikers
Madam,
to
stop
finish
doing
this
the
dinner.
takeover.
Random. We're gonna get back to that. Let me just say what up to Matt. Matt has just joined us. Big up Matt. Big up CFC OG. Big up Muhsin. And we got another person here. Who's this? What's up, man? What's your name?
Wait, Zachariah's not DM?
What's your name?
So
Vira.
negative, man.
Wira. What's going on, Wira? You're first time on
Wait,
the channel.
Zachariah is not a DM. Who said
Okay,
that?
so what is he?
Wait, we play Jorginho. Arsenal are gonna eat us up.
But can I just say, hold on, before anyone continues, I
It's a
never said
myth.
Zachary
We're
is
losing
DM. I said
either
he can
way.
play
We're
DM,
losing
but
either way.
I didn't say
He
he's a
plays
DM.
DM
We're
for
We're
Mönchengladbach.
losing either way.
He plays further up front for the Swiss national team.
He didn't.
So
He didn't.
Apparently he can't play DM.
For Switzerland, he plays CM, and for Gladbach, he played CM. For Juve, the reason why he was poor for Juve, he was playing DM. It didn't work, and Allegri just didn't play him again. Like,
He's the
cool.
same
You guys
guy
can say
who
all of
said
this
Well,
if you
Jorginho's
want.
Prime,
You guys can say.
Prime,
You
we
guys
don't
can
time
say
that.
all. You guys can. Again, you can keep mentioning about Jorginho all you want. You're the same foolish guy that said we can score 3 goals against Arsenal. How are we creating chances to score? Answer that
Can you not
question,
score goals?
please.
Is it not
Last
football?
game,
Is it
when was
this
the
How
last
are we creating?
basketball?
How are we creating? How are we creating chances?
So you can't
How are
score
we
goals.
creating
No,
chances?
but
How are we creating
here's the
chances?
thing.
How are we
Hang
creating
on,
chances? How are we creating
here's the
chances?
thing.
This guy is so clueless. You're
Answer
so
my
negative,
question.
man. You don't even support Chelsea. You're
No,
negative,
but here's the
I'm
thing.
negative.
How,
I'm not. Yeah,
You're
cool. I'm
negative.
negative. Cool.
Hang on,
Matt,
You're a
Prime,
virus. You're a virus, man.
Yeah.
how are we
Virus.
creating chances?
let me say,
I'm a
Prime's
virus.
right.
Cool.
No, but prime as well.
Cool,
How are we gonna create him?
cool.
Because we've lost Reece James.
About how
We
he
know
goes,
Mason
does
Mount and
football
Kai
exist?
Havertz
Does
can't
Aubameyang
create.
not
Cool,
exist? Does
cool.
Aubameyang not
But
finish
just
off
answer my
chances?
answer the question. If it's so
Yo, guys,
easy, it's so
guys.
easy. Answer the
Guys,
question.
Does
It's so
Aubameyang
easy.
not finish off chances?
Answer the
I'm asking
question.
the question. Does Aubameyang not finish off chances if he's given some?
But
How are we
does he
creating
get those
chances? How are we creating chances? How are we creating chances?
Well, here's the question. If I'm saying Chelsea are going to win 2-1, and I'm going to say the way we create is from Cucurella on the left.
Yo,
Right?
1 second. 1 second. Egal is creating a Chelsea meltdown for fuck's sake. Bro, the game hasn't even started
This
yet.
guy is so negative. Like, he doesn't even support the club. Like, what's wrong with this guy? He's so negative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the third
Yeah.
time
Yeah. Yeah.
someone
Don't
said it to you
support.
like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just leaving it. Like, you're
Okay,
so
let's
unconfident.
let's
Just
stop
leave,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah,
around the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
The same
Let's go
guy, the
around
very
let's
same
go
guy who said
around the
Jorginho's
room.
best football comes in the midfield
Yeah.
three. Jorginho in the midfield three. This is best
Yeah.
football.
Yeah. The same
Who
guy
said
that
that?
thinks. Same guy that
Yo,
thinks.
man,
Same guy that thinks we're scoring 3 goals against Arsenal.
Yo,
Man,
Prime,
use your brain. Whatever.
Prime,
Cool.
Yasin,
What you gotta
Prime and
do?
Yasin, chill. Let other people speak. Matt, how you doing? How you feeling? What's your score prediction for the game, bro?
I mean, it's the same with when I spoke to you yesterday, a couple of days ago, 2-1. I'm saying 2-1 because I cannot predict for a Chelsea loss. I don't think anyone can predict it, but we can look at it, factually and go, we can lose this game. We can definitely lose this game because we've got our best injured players out, and half this team's obviously, as I said to you, Egal, 2 days ago, is rubbish. Obviously everyone's seen the clip. You're welcome, Egal. But Mason Mount, I've said, is not Chelsea level, and we come to this Arsenal game, and he needs to turn up. This is a game where I need to see him turn up. This 3-0, yes, and I'm first time meeting you, but I respect 3-3. That's fine, but I got to see how do we score these goals. And even with me saying 2-1, I don't know how we score half these goals. I think if anything, possibly from Cucurella or Zakaria. Zakaria did play progressive football against Zagreb, so I hope to see him do that against Arsenal. But this game ago, it's such a big game now. Every day coming closer to this game, it's getting bigger and bigger. So I really hope for a win, man. I really hope for a win, but I don't know. I don't seem too promising, honestly.
Okay, let's go to OG. OG, how you feeling?
Boy, listen, yeah. Every time I got a lot of friends that gamble, innit? Every time the odds are looking decent, for Arsenal to win, they think, let me put money on Chelsea, and it always comes through. But any time that we're supposed to actually beat, it's not worth putting a bet on Chelsea. That's when mans get tricked and they think, it's not worth it. The odds are overwhelmingly in Arsenal's favour. It's actually mad. A 3-0 win for Chelsea, it was like 18-1. So that means £10 will win you back £280. Like, I don't call it I hate the terminology, the gods of football. I hate using that. Like, there's only one God, like we all know. Yeah, but football, the script of football, the universe of football, it's a bitch, man. It's like, you know what? Here you go with no Vaseline, bruv. So Arsenal are supposed to win this. They're supposed to win it comfortably. But watch how we end up winning it. And I'll be like, what? We didn't even deserve it, but we won it. And my friend, big gambler who'll lose again. Not the same name, but that's what I see, man. I call it the Hollywood script of football. And it's so...
Just G, aren't you wrong, yeah? There is the god of football. His name is Mason Mount, isn't it? Isn't he the god of football, Mason Mount?
Minerals.
Well, that's what I've been hearing.
Oh my god! Listen, Matt, your clip, I could play it for them, but you really did go in on Mason Mount, and it caused a ripple effect.
I know it. And again, when you said your clip, I said perfect because it's gonna be a split, and I know there's gonna be a split because that's the Chelsea fan base. Half of it were like agreed. Half of it were but he's our best player because he scored 19 goals and assists. But 19 goals and assists against Watford and Norwich. Our fan base is truly stuck in this loophole that he's a world-class player. Wait till they find out in a couple more years when he's 26 and we're still
do you not play him?
Can I just say? I think the only player that our fan base thinks is world class is Kai Havertz. I think Mount is just very overhated at this point, considering no one rates him. At this point, I think Havertz is the one.
There's still a lot of people who rate him.
I think Havertz, like that Champions League when he's still living off that little goal, those little 2 finals he's done up. I think that's what's backing him in like the arguments. That's what's covering up all of his like stinkers, all of his career. Like that's always the argument for him. But he won us a Champions League, so he can just drop stinkers every single game.
Yeah, that's with Matt and Havertz. It's not one or the other. I think it's both.
But the thing with Mason, I don't even rate Mason Mount. Like I don't rate him. I think he's an okay player. But like he's not Chelsea level, yes, like you said. The thing is, last season he played a key part. He played a key part in terms of big game. He was not big games, but he was there you know, finishing off chances. He was a key player. He scored a lot of goals. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not to look at stats.
Just before we go any further, I'm just gonna show you guys and everyone in the chat. Put your popcorn emojis in the chat. This is what Matt said about that again.
The day we sell Mason Mount is when our club will return, because our standards have dropped. Do people not forget in 2013, 2014, we have someone like Oscar, 12 games, 12 assists off the bench, right? But now we're looking at these players, Shai Havertz, Mason Mount. They get 1 assist every 3 games, and we're clapping our hands. Our standards have dropped. If we want to get to the top, we have to get the top players. We're going to get players who comes and consistently gets us assists. I'm sorry, but this is a big club. This is the club where we need goals, we need assists. Having 1 goal in 4 games is not enough, and we paid 80 million for these players. Shai Havertz, 80 million for him. He scored 1 goal in 4 games. That's embarrassing. I don't want that at this club. I want higher players with high expectations.
You can watch the full. Yeah, and you can watch the full video. It's out right now. But yo, guys, hit that like button. We're currently on like 80 likes. We got 89 of you guys in the chat. Keep hitting that like button. Let's talk to some Arsenal fans. There's 2 Arsenal fans here, but they're not showing their face. How you feeling?
Yo, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good about this game. Can you hear me?
You excited? Yeah, I can hear you. You excited? Hello? Bro, you're bottling it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling good, man. I think we're gonna win tomorrow. I think we're gonna win quite comfortably as well. I'm really not afraid of this Chelsea team, man. I think they've got a few threats. Maybe Sterling, Aubameyang. Who's that? What's he gonna do? Probably nothing. This guy's busy doing promos. Since he's left Arsenal, he still can't keep Arsenal out of his mouth. Arsenal's just in his head, and he's still left. But it is what it is, man. I think we'll win quite comfortably tomorrow, and I think we'll win 3-0. I think the front 3 will score as well. I think Jesus will end his drought tomorrow, and it'll be good, man. And it'll be great to see Chelsea fans in meltdown. I've already seen it right now.
I said 3-0. You ain't facing no Nottingham Forest, my guy. I'm done.
3-0.
That's what I want.
I don't see a difference. I think you're on the same level, probably.
You're lucky. You my guy. You'd be lucky to even scrape a draw, let alone 3. Man said 3-0.
They're calling you out. They're saying you're not on camera. You bottled it. They're calling you Spurs fan. What the hell?
All right, one sec.
No face, no case.
One sec.
He's gonna come.
Shocking, atrocious take. That's a shocking take.
Tommy,
Man said 3-0 at the bridge, you know.
Guys, by the way, Tommy's negative, but today he's gonna pick Arsenal to beat Chelsea. You watch.
The only negative one here is Prime with that shocking take, man.
I'm not negative.
And yet the same guy that thinks we'll score 3 goals against Arsenal, but can't outline how we're creating
Arsenal
those
ain't
chances.
No prime Barca, they're not prime
Cool. I never said they're prime Barca. I never said they are, but our team is terrible. They're bad.
We're top of the league for a reason.
I'm realistic about what our team is. I'm realistic about what our team is. Do you not watch our team?
You're not realistic at all because you're saying Jorginho's.
I am realistic about our team. I watch our team.
You said Jorginho's best football comes in midfield 3, though.
Yes, it has in the past, but he's the only midfielder. What else do we have to play? The only fit midfield, Zachariah, we don't even know if he's going to be fit. Obviously, we don't really know if he's going to be fit.
You play a back 3. You play a back 3. You can't risk a back 4.
No, we're not going to play. If we play a back 3, we'll get stripped either way.
Especially
I would rather try and mitigate that. I'd rather try and mitigate that and sit in a 4-3-3, play defensive, and try and hit on the counter.
We can't risk a back 4.
You can try and argue against me all you can't risk a back 4. We can't risk a back 3 either.
Guys,
Chelsea, you don't have a choice.
Chelsea on Chelsea.
You don't have a choice.
Exposed in the back 4.
Yo, guys, Chelsea
you don't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just on Chelsea crying.
Let's let some of the other people speak for a second. We got Tommy here. We got Sydney here. Tommy, are you there, bro? Tommy,
these Arsenal fans bottling it. You know, show your face. Man.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Tommy, can you come on camera? I know you don't have a problem coming on camera.
I don't want to, man.
Okay, go ahead. What are you saying? There you go. He's not hiding.
Come on,
I'm fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why would I hide, man? You right, Prime? How are you, bro?
Bro, I'm good, bro. How are you?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be. Well, it's still a tough game.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game in it, but our record at Stamford Bridge is good. We haven't lost to these lot since 2018, but yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1.
Arsenal.
Jay's used to score for Libra and Aubameyang for them, but doing that promo, he's just trying to embarrass himself. Oh, we've moved on. He's the past.
The
He's done a
bigger
lot for us,
upgrade,
but
my
he's
guy.
the
He
past.
chose the bigger upgrade. He saw the light. You lot forced him out. Your fans literally what
Yes,
you
yes,
were
that was
hating.
not an upgrade.
Tommy,
Quick question, yeah. Egal,
Tommy,
I'm gonna ask you
it's
that
cool.
question.
They did
I'm gonna
it.
ask Egal this
They
question.
did it just for the game. Like it's cool. No one needs to get triggered over the thing.
Brother, just hold on. I'm speaking to Egal. Give me a second. Egal, quick question, yeah. Quick question. Did your fans not want Aubameyang out? Yes or no?
Yes, we wanted him out.
What do you want now?
We don't.
He
care.
he has every single right to chat shit about your club anytime he
No,
wants.
you know what? Fair play. But as a professional, you don't make fun of your former teammates. What he did before was worse. What he did now in the promo,
I think that interview where he called Arteta like the bitch or something. That was
that is where it's disrespect to your former.
That's shameless. That's shameless. Yeah.
But hey, he's given the players, he's given the players and the manager an extra reason to try to win. But yeah, Tommy, big up for that prediction, bro. Usually Tommy's very pessimistic.
Well, yeah, one more thing. He's, with Aubameyang, he's done a lot for us. But like I said, he's the past. Like he's just the past for me. And he had to go. He missed it. He wasn't playing well. He missed too many chances, and he's done a lot for us. But we had to get rid of him. Not because you can't disrespect our club and get away with it. You can't miss North London derbies. You can't do that. So
would you? I got a question. Would you not consider Aubameyang? Would you not consider Aubameyang an Arsenal legend?
I knew you were going to say that. Why had to ask that question?
Not with the Ian Wright, not with the Henrys, not with the Carnews. He's not a legend. Not with the Henrys or Carnews. No legend.
He'd be considered a hero because he won us.
He's definitely a great. He's definitely a great of the club.
Wait, you guys give Nketiah the number 14 shirt. You gave Henry shirt to Nketiah. You gave Henry shirt to Nketiah. Disgusting.
That is nothing.
Oh my god. Aubameyang's not a legend.
The shirt is nothing. You want to know why? Because let's be honest, as a professional footballer who grew up in the academy of Arsenal, if the shirt becomes available, you're going to want to take it. That's the reality. So
can I just say, people love to talk about. Listen, this guy asked me how we're going to score 3 goals. Can I just say, Egal, this is my last sentence here. I'm going to get off like in a few minutes. But this guy asked me how we're going to score 3 goals. Football is a game. You need a bit of luck, yeah, and you can also still score goals. You know what I mean? And you're saying Arsenal's defense is good this season, yeah? It's all about this season, yeah? Just to suit your argument. Oh, this season. It's always to suit your argument, isn't it? But Chelsea overall, the past 2 seasons, they have wouldn't say much better, but Chelsea still have a better defense than Arsenal. This season, Arsenal's defense has been on form. But if you look at overall basis, Chelsea have a better defense than Arsenal. Yes, Saliba's on form, but it doesn't change the fact he doesn't touch.
No, we don't. Not this season. Not the way we've been performing this season. Not the way we've been performing. Everything you said, you're still not giving me reasons as to why we can score. We can create chances. You still haven't given reasons. You still haven't given reasons. You have no point. You haven't given reasons to why we can create chances to score 3 against Arsenal. You haven't given any point. You haven't given any point. You haven't given any point, any reason. You're just going off of emotion and feeling.
Well, let's
cool.
Hope.
Yeah, cool. You're going off of emotion. You're going off of emotion. You're going off of
Why are you
emotion.
asking so many stupid, retarded questions, my guy? Just stop being so negative.
I'm asking sheep. Cool. You're being emotional. You're being a child. It's cool. Whatever. Do what you gotta do.
negative.
Do what you gotta do. Get the clicks.
You're being negative, Prime.
Get the clicks in. Get the clicks in.
People are saying, "How am I being a child, bro? You're just negative. You're a virus. Just accept it."
Cool. I'm the virus. Yeah, I'm the virus. Yeah, cool.
Yo, man, chill.
You are the virus. You are.
Okay, let's get let's go.
Just to try and twerk, bro. Can I just say, you got Prime. Never ever twerk for another human being, bro. You don't need to act unbiased on Egal's channel.
How am I twerking? How am I twerking?
Give you honest opinions, my guy.
How? I am giving my honest opinions.
Egal's my guy.
I am giving my honest opinions.
So unbiased, just to make Egal happy. Grow up, man.
Well, Prime, bro. He's my guy.
What do you mean make
but
Egal
that's how-
happy?
that's-
I am giving my.
Yo,
I am giving. Hold on, no, hold on.
Every
Stop.
time
No,
I
stop.
make a
You
point,
don't.
say,
Hold on.
how
Hold
we
on.
gonna
Hold
do
on.
it?
Hold
How
on.
we gonna do this?
Hold on. Hold on. You don't. Hold on. First of all, you're not talking like that, little kid. You don't know me from Adam. Don't talk to me as if you know who I am.
You
Or
are
act as if
twerking,
I'm
bro.
twerking. No, Egal. No. What? Egal. With all due respect, I beg you, just let me speak. No, because you cannot allow another. You cannot allow a child to disrespect me and act as if I can't respond
What
back.
is going on?
You're behaving. You are behaving like a child. You are behaving like a child.
Yeah, I'm behaving like a child.
You're
Yeah,
being emotional because you don't agree with my
Yeah.
opinion. You're behaving like a child. You're responding to me like a child.
Your opinion doesn't
Do
matter.
what you
though.
gotta
The same guy
do.
said
It's
Jorginho's
fine.
best footballer
Do
in
what
the
you
top three.
do. What
Your
you
opinion
gotta
doesn't
do.
matter.
It's fine.
Your opinion
But
doesn't matter.
I'm just giving my opinion. You don't agree with it. That's fine. But the same
Your
guy
opinions are
that's saying we're
shocking,
gonna
though.
score all
Your
these.
opinions are
You're the same
shocking.
guy that said so is your hair. You're the same guy
No
that says
way-
we're gonna
no
score
way
all these
M came
goals,
on
but
camera.
hasn't given reason as
Don't
to
talk
how
about
we're gonna
man's hair, bro.
we're gonna
Like,
create
your
chances.
opinions are shocking.
Don't
Your
again.
opinions are shocking, mate.
Don't come to
Oh,
me.
this
Don't
is the
come to me.
Chelsea
Don't
fan
come
base
to
here.
me.
Welcome to
Don't
it,
come
mate.
to me with
This is usual
insults.
Monday.
Don't come to me.
Venom.
Don't come to me. Don't come to me with insults and insult me when you can't even give me a reason as to how we're going to create all these chances.
You're coming on here
I've
twerking
asked you
just to try and
repeatedly,
act
how
unbiased.
are we
Like that.
creating chances to score
You're a
goals?
twerk.
You still can't. You can't give me fine. How are we scoring these
Such a
goals to
twerker,
beat
bro.
Arsenal? Tell me. You can't tell. You can't give me a reason why. You're going to throw
What a
insults
bumbling, fam.
like
Let's
a
get this
child.
bumbling off your
Let
line.
him
You're a
answer.
waffler.
Let him
This is
answer.
exactly how.
Let him answer. Let him answer. How
What,
you
what do you mean?
gonna
Let him answer. I've asked him. I asked him like about 45 minutes ago. He still hasn't given a reason. What do you mean? Let him answer. He hasn't answered. He
You're
hasn't.
acting.
He came and said he said like 5 minutes ago. How are we going to create chances? And he proceeded to speak about other factors that have nothing to do with it, giving emotion. Give me a reason as to why we're creating chances. He hasn't given a reason. He's a child. He's a child. He's talking about twerking for rivals. He's a child. You're doing all this big chest bravado. You're doing all this big cool, whatever. You're doing all
Let him
this big
answer,
chest
fine.
bravado like a
Let him
child,
answer.
man.
Let's
You're doing all this.
go. Answer
You're
it
doing
now.
all this
Let him
big
answer,
chest
fine.
bravado. You're giving all this big.
Just
Well, what do you mean? Let him answer.
unbiased and
Matt,
twerking, bro.
he
Egal,
doesn't
try
have.
again.
He doesn't have a reason. Matt,
We'll
he
try
no,
again.
but he do, what do you mean try again? He doesn't have a reason. He doesn't have a logical reason as to why we're getting these chances. By the way, he doesn't. So cool. Let him go. Whatever. Do what you got to do. Run away or do. You probably have to get up early in the morning anyway. You're a child. You can't stay up this late. It's cool. Whatever. Just go. Who cares?
You don't even know
It doesn't
my
matter.
age. First off, you don't
Have all
even know
this
my
feeling
age.
and emotion if you want. It doesn't matter. Cool. And you don't know me, and yet you're being rude.
Yo, Menum, listen, I'm gonna bring you guys back. Let's talk football. Allow this whole thing. It's gone on for way too long, right?
Yeah.
It's gone on for way too long.
Yeah.
Sydney's
Hope
in the
Prime's
house.
all right though, man.
M has come back. M has come back with this thing. Allow it, guys. Let's not go too farther.
Man got cut off now.
Man like
Anyways, Yasin, thank you for coming.
Allow what? So wait. So someone throws insults.
Take it
That's
back
cool.
off. Take it back off.
Someone throws insults. That's cool. I respond back, and all of a sudden, yeah, cool. But you have no facts, and you have no facts and stats. It's cool. My opinions are shocking. Bye. You said you're leaving. Go. Bye. It's fine. Cool. No.
I never said
Have you not got?
You did say you were leaving. You did.
Never said that.
I
Never.
don't even feel like
You did.
to each other in the camera screen.
Yo, Egal. Don't bring on these little strippers that are just
Little strippers. Yeah. Cool.
These little beggars. You're a beg, mate. You're a beg. Honestly.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. I'm a beg. Yeah. Cool.
Anyways, let's try. Big up Yasin, man. Let's.
Oh, he's gone. Yay.
Bro, Prime, stop it. It's done now.
Stop.
Prime's
Wait.
my
Stop.
guy,
What? Someone insults me. No one says anything. I try and respond back, being respectful, by the way. And yet I'm the problem. No, I'm not gonna let some 14-year-old kid talk like that to me because he has a little bit of TikTok fame. Nah, man.
Bro,
This is what. Nah.
It's done. Yo.
No, it's done. Yeah. It should be done. Child. Anyway, my bad. Sorry, Egal. If I've ruined your stream, apologies. My bad. Continue. Sorry.
Bro, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just I'm saying let's move on. That's it.
I know. I wanted to move on a plethora of times, but he kept on being rude and insulting me, and you guys all letting it happen. I try and respond back, and I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I get it. An adult shouldn't speak bad on a child, but sometimes an adult has to. Sometimes an adult has to discipline an ill-disciplined child. As a kid, we all got beat when we did something wrong. He clearly never got beat. So sometimes I have to, lay down the law and say you cannot speak to an adult like that. But it is what it is. Let him go to the game. 14-year-old TikTok star. It is what it is. When we get battered, he's gonna be the one crying and saying, "How did this happen?" It is what it is, man.
You came on camera for a reason. What do you got to say?
Nah, bro, I got called a Spurs fan in the comments, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come on.
There you go. That was Dabs.
Like,
Dabs called you
That,
Spurs
that,
fan.
I think that was Dabs. He called me a Spurs fan because I predicted the Arsenal win, which doesn't make sense, but that's all right. Is what it is.
There you go. Sydney, what are you saying, Sydney?
Hey guys. Well, first of all, this is the reason why we let Alba go. You can see how Chelsea are behaving within themselves. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go back to Chelsea, but it's all good. Quite frankly, Arsenal is doing very well.
You look tired, bro. Sit back.
Yeah, Arsenal is doing very well. Chelsea, on the other hand, I see them as hot and cold. Like it's not consistent. They keep dropping. They go to Brighton. Brighton is trashing them 4-1. Could have been more than 4. And that is just the Premier League. Champions League, it's kind of like lucky goals, lucky shots, and all that. I get when they talk about the midfield. Yeah, you guys are definitely lacking in the midfield. Defensively, horrible. Like I remember when they signed Koulibaly. I believe we were here when we were arguing about Koulibaly going to Chelsea, and everyone was like, "Yeah, we got the defense," and I'm like, let him come to the Premier League and we'll see what happens. And again, we're seeing what is happening, right? So it's going to be a good game. If Arsenal play the way they've been playing, with energy from the start, keep going at it, I would say first half is going to be looking like 3-0 at the beginning or more. So that's and that's me just saying based on how Arsenal has played and how Chelsea are. You guys had with your defense, if they were all fit, it's still not good enough. And then with the injuries right now, it's beyond it's just ridiculous. I don't even know what's going to happen in that defense. Then you talk about striking force. When I look at the striking force and the way you guys play, Sterling out of position, Aubameyang hitting pipes, nothing. Who else? Mount, he's highly praised, so there's nothing's going on there. So I don't really see much happening. So, and when you talk about defense, Arsenal is one of the best defense right now in the league. Apart from us, we're talking about maybe Man City or what's it called? I'll go as far as even dropping it down to maybe Tottenham somehow. But Chelsea defensively is just poor. So if we come out guns blazing, I would say first half is pretty much done, 3-0 or more.
Okay. Big up. 3-0. So you think we're gonna win 3-0?
It's possible.
Okay. I can see you want to say something, Witty, what do you want to say?
Oh, wait. Didn't you guys draw? Wait, away from home. Are you guys dominating away from home? Away to Southampton, you took the lead. You took the lead, right? You took the lead.
Yeah.
Against United, did you take the lead?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. You're gonna go.
No.
If you're gonna go back,
we didn't take the lead versus United. United scored first.
No, they took the lead.
No, we scored. They
first,
disallowed our goal, so it's all good. So if you're gonna go United, you watch the full game, right?
Yeah, you guys were on a good run of form. Going to Southampton, going into United.
No, my question to you is: you watched the Manchester United game, right? The full game.
There's the last few goals, but I just don't know. I didn't watch. I watched the Southampton game. You guys took the lead against Southampton. You were on a good run of form. Right?
Yeah, we are.
Before that, you beat PSG 1-0 or something like that. Some game, but away from home, have you guys been dominating? Have you guys been dominant away from home?
Maybe the first half, I guess.
Yeah, so 3-0.
Again, like I said, your defense isn't that good.
We beat you 4-2 last season, though.
Yeah, you continue on
You lost. Why are you talking about away record? You lost 3-0 to Leeds, and
I think the only thing that us Chelsea fans are kind of confident is because this is the first time since 2018 where the odds are against us, and when we're classified as underdogs, that's when I think we thrive. And I think that's why I have a little bit of hope. So I think I understand Arsenal fans saying 3-0. I'm not going to shame them for it. Like, yeah, you guys can come to us 3-0. But as Chelsea fans, I see us as underdogs.
I didn't say 3-0. I said 2-1 for my prediction.
You know, but I don't blame Arsenal saying 3-0. I don't blame Arsenal fans saying 3-0.
Let me ask you guys a silly question.
Because I'm not getting cocky, bro. I'm saying 2-1.
I already know the answer, right? But I see, why is it every time we're doing Chelsea Arsenal previews, who's the bigger club question comes up? Until you guys surpass us in trophies, you can't be a bigger club than us. Until you guys surpass us.
Let's not get in that argument. But we already know who's the bigger club because we're the Champions League.
Oh,
on, you
what?
have
don't
to
want to
have
have
the
the
Champions League.
conversation.
You've
So
got-
You don't want to
I'm
have the
gonna be
conversation,
honest.
and yet you want to have the conversation.
Egal,
because you have Champions
Egal.
League, you're a bigger club.
I'm gonna
There's
be
no
honest.
point
I
arguing
think
this,
Chelsea
Leo.
are bigger. I think Chelsea are bigger than us.
Okay. so
Currently,
this is-
currently.
No,
This is
Tommy, no,
No,
don't
the
do
reason-
that.
no,
Don't do
The
that.
reason I'm
This is
saying
what
this,
Tom
yeah.
This is
No,
what
the reason. No,
Tom
let me
does.
say this.
Don't do that.
They've got 2 Champions Leagues. We haven't got none.
Okay,
is not
based
good
on that logic, Nottingham Forest are bigger than us then.
But we would no, but
No,
recently we were
no,
just
don't
champions
be-
of the
Em,
world.
don't-
Aston
nah,
Villa are bigger
not
than
them
us
for-
then.
Not them for. Well, they've got 2 Europeans, but not really.
So
We've
are
got
they
more-
bigger than us?
Have they matched you guys closely in Premier
Nottingham
League?
Forest
So
are
no.
not bigger than us. They're not bigger than us. Nottingham
Okay,
Forest.
then, yeah, exactly.
But
Yo,
I'm
this
just
guy
being honest.
has-
Chelsea are a big club. They're bigger than
Yo,
We
us.
have
obviously.
Premier Leagues, we have Europeans, we
They are
have it
big
all.
club.
2006,
all.
we should have won that Champions League. 2006, we should have won the Champions League.
One second,
yeah.
1 second, bro.
Don't twerk
The
on
champion.
Chelsea,
I want that
Tom,
Champions League.
Tom,
I want that Champions League,
Tom,
man.
Tom. Chill,
Yeah?
bro. For a second. Are you saying they're simply a bigger team because they won 2 Champions Leagues?
I am chilled, man.
What?
What'd you say?
They're because they've won 2 Champions Leagues. That's why.
Yeah, they've won 2 Champions League. That's why for me, they're bigger than us.
Okay. What?
I'm just
how
being
many
honest,
do
man.
Aston Villa have? How many do Aston Villa have?
Aston Villa, I'm not sure, man. No, I'm not really
How
sure.
many do Nottingham Forest have?
Let me check.
Yeah, but
Are they
the thing
bigger-
is,
are they
the
bi- are they
question is,
bigger
hang on,
also?
how many Premier Leagues do they have? Like, we're still matching you guys closely. Obviously, not the same, but we're matching you
Now,
closely.
we've got
Premier
3
Leagues as
Premier
well.
Leagues in it, so
Yeah, so Mendham, I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing basing who's the bigger club on Champions Leagues, it's kind of flawed. You
No,
have
it's
to
not.
base
No,
it-
it's not.
It
You,
is.
but you guys, it's
It
not
is.
because you guys don't have
It
one.
is. The reason why it's flawed. You cannot base who is a bigger club based on one category, which is European trophies. You're
But it's
basically
not just
saying
that as
European-
well.
You're basically saying European trophies is equivalent of 13 league titles, equivalent of a bigger fan base, equivalent of a more richer history, equivalent to having more fans, equivalent to being everything else that has to come with fandom. You're saying because you have more of this, you are now bigger. That's ridiculous. Basically, you can then say if Manchester City were to have beaten you guys in that last Champions League, would they have then, because they have more trophies than you and they have the same amount of Champions Leagues than you, would they then be bigger than Chelsea?
You know what? Yeah, I can't answer that because they didn't win it. But why would I have?
You're
No,
saying
no,
that,
it's-
you're saying that, but
No, it's not. Egal.
just what you
You're
show.
going, but
Chelsea are bigger than Man City, man.
no, Egal. You're
Just what you
going
show.
just
This
on.
one thing is flawed.
Maybe it's
It's
not
flawed.
Egal. Maybe Thomason is explaining. I don't know. Well, at least what I'm interpreting anyway. If I'm wrong and misinterpreting what you're saying, Thomason, you can butt in.
What I'm
But, like,
saying is, yeah,
it's not-
the reason I'm saying it, bro. Yeah, we have a bigger fan base. The reason I said Chelsea are bigger
Yeah,
is they have
City-
2 Champions
City have more
Leagues.
Premier
We
Leagues than
don't.
Chelsea.
It's not.
City have more
I
Premier
know.
Leagues
Can
than
I?
Arsenal,
Can I?
but we have more league
I
titles
know.
overall.
It's not. No, but like, I think what at least okay. Well, at least what I'm, I guess, trying to get at is like, it's not. Yeah, we have the 2 Champions Leagues, but I guess it's not just that. It's like Megatron Internet. Okay, Kaz. It's that like, all the stuff you guys have done historically and stuff, which is all great, but like, people look at stuff in context of what's happening in the modern day. As a modern day club, what you've done, you haven't been performing to the levels that you've shown historically. I think that's what they mean as big club. Me personally, anyway, I can't speak for everyone. Me personally, I don't view you guys as that big club. You haven't been doing it in the modern day.
Okay.
All that history and stuff. Because
But you
look,
know-
look at Ajax. Brilliant, massive club historically, Ajax. But in the modern day, what are they?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Tottenham are considered a big club because they're in the Big Six.
I don't consider them a
But
big
in
club.
a historical context, are they bigger than Aston Villa? Are they bigger?
I
than
don't care. I don't care about Tottenham. I don't consider them a big club. I don't care about Tottenham.
Okay, so forget about Tottenham for a second. This whole thing that you guys hold on to is you guys have 2 European trophies, which is the thing that sets you guys apart from
It's
Arsenal.
not. No, it's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. No,
What
people
else
just want
do
to
you
focus on
have?
the.
What else do you have?
It's. Hold on. It's what we've done in the modern day to compete. We have the size of the fan base. We've consistently been competing and being competitive. Like again, if people want to, like in the modern day, have you shown that you guys are competitive to being a big club?
My brain
No.
hurts,
It's
man.
not. Listen, hold on. hold on. Historically, you are, and we can't match you in what you've done historically in the 1920s and 30s and the trophies you won during segregation land and stuff like that. Obviously, we can't. That's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take probably another 100 or 200 years or so to do. Like in modern day and in modern day times, like we are viewed as a bigger club. I don't know why that's a bad thing to say.
I think the word bigger has been confused with who's more successful and in that time period. So at this moment in time, who's bigger? Manchester United is bigger than Man City, but Man City are more successful. Hence why you guys were more successful over this current Premier League era and Arsenal. And that's why people would confuse it with success with bigger club. That's what
No, Man City have been doing it for much shorter than we have, but okay.
No, but I'm just giving you the comparison.
It's a bad comparison.
No, it's a perfectly good comparison because at this
you
moment
bring up Man United, right? You bring up Man United, right? Oh. Why is Ferguson a better manager more successful manager than Wenger? You bring up Man United.
Because he won double his league titles. He won more than double his
Fergie. Fergie's won doubles and two Champions Leagues.
Champions League as well. Yeah, it's not just about dominating England. So imagine if the next few seasons,
guys, what has this argument come to, man? This argument has come to Arsenal vs Chelsea in the game. Now to who's the big club? What is this?
Yeah, man. No. Like if you guys
Chelsea. Our chat wins. By the way, we're the best chat. Chelsea.
That's the worst.
If we win the next two Champions League,
back for drama. He came back for himself. The hell? I didn't invite him back or anything. Yo, Monster let me down 2 streams in a row. It's actually getting.
Is he supposed to be here again?
Well, Monster.
I changed the time of the show to 11 so he can come on. He still didn't come on.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it off like this. Today we've gone for an hour and a half. Big up to everyone in the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. End it off with a round about. I'm going to give you my score prediction, and then I'm going to go around and ask everyone for their score prediction. I'm going for a 3-1 Arsenal win. I think we're going to win this game, and I think it's going to be a game where it's like we open you guys up in the first half, and you guys maybe get a consolation goal at the end of the game. And if it is Aubameyang, I don't want to see that. Hopefully, we keep him away from the score sheet because I don't want to even know if he's going to celebrate or not. Right? I want to see us keep him shut down. Whoever scores, I don't care if Chelsea score, as long as we win and as long as we keep Aubameyang from scoring. That's all I care about. So 3-1 Arsenal win. What are you saying, Matt? End it off.
Saying 2-1. I'm being consistently saying this. I can never bring a loss prediction to my team. I always want my team to win, and I think my team will win. Always going to be confident in the team. As I said, when we're underdogs, we thrive. And, I expect us to hopefully continue that trend against Arsenal tomorrow. I need players to show up. We have a big injury in this. I need these players to show up. Prove me wrong, Mason Mount. Prove me wrong, Clivis. Show up. Score some goals. Let's hopefully get 3 points. Let's go.
Boom. Just to let you guys know, I will be doing a match reaction tomorrow, and the Vibes from the 6 will be on at 10:30. Daps, I don't know if Daps is confirmed, but he's going to be there tomorrow, hopefully. Big up Daps in the chat. Never a foul. Don't forget to subscribe to my guys over there. Woody, go ahead, man. What are you saying?
3-1. 3-1 to us. Red card to Xhaka. Man.
Wait, 3-1 Arsenal or 3-1 Chelsea?
3-1 Chelsea. Red card to Xhaka.
Chelsea,
no, accumulation of yellows. Not straight red.
Oh God.
Guys don't think there's a red card coming in this game? Wow.
Pick up Capo. Nah. Yeah, definitely. What? No, never a foul is clear. 100%. Top stream earlier on. 100%, bro. Big up, never a foul every time. Yo, Prime, you don't need to apologize for nothing, bro. You're my guy, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. Prediction for the game: we lose 4-1.
Oh
wow.
Yep.
Wow. 4-1 loss. M, score prediction.
Yo, I'm going 3-0, and whoever's coming for me for that prediction,
shocking thing. Shocking prediction. Shocking. That's atrocious.
Yasin, keep crying, bro. Keep crying.
Yo, bro,
that's atrocious. That's atrocious.
Okay, Tommy already said 2-1. Sydney, what was your score prediction, by the way?
We're going 2-1 Arsenal,
I
man.
said 3-0. I said no. I actually said
Whatever you
3-0
do,
for
just
the
don't
first
take a
half.
prediction from this prime guy, bro.
So I said
He
3-0 in
said
the first half.
4-1.
So depending.
He said
Yeah, I
4-1.
said no. I said
Next
3-0 for
Arsenal
the
fan
first half.
disguise, man.
So depending on how we play again in the second half, who knows? It could go as far as 5-6. I don't know.
All right, yo, Mandem, we're gonna wrap it up there. Just to let you guys know, we'll be doing a reaction show to the game on Monday night, not Sunday night, because Sunday night we're gonna be doing the vibes from the 6, and I'm gonna do my own match reaction after the game. It'll be live. It'll be a short, like 10-minute match reaction after the game. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great night, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Big up to all the guests that's come through. Matt,
Big up everyone.
OG, Sydney,
Big up everyone.
Prime, of course.
Big up
Yasin making his
everyone, man.
debut. Unfortunately, Monster didn't make it again. And yeah, who else am I missing? One more person came on. I forgot. OG and who else? Somebody else came on, but I forgot his name. Anyways, big up, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Big up everyone in the chat. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also leave a comment down below after the video has gone live. It definitely helps the channel out a lot. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.